Hey everyone, Eddie here. We are back with Rogue Genesia. This game has been a lot of fun to play. It's been very tedious as far as getting some of the ranks up and stuff that you need to. But regardless, it has been a ton of fun. Unfortunately, we can't get A rank yet, which I was kind of bummed about because we have to do 20 challenges. The challenges are listed here, and they're divided per mode, per rank. So I'm going to get started on those, probably off stream, just so I have some more time to see if I could do an A rank. But I figured it actually would be cool to try one of the new avatars. I tried this one out the other day, and I absolutely loved it. For those of you who have watched my, let's change it to B, Heroes of Hammerwatch 2 videos, you know I love summoners, and this is actually a summoner avatar, or class as you were, and it actually does summon creatures, which is very cool. Instead of weapons, and the creatures do not stack, meaning you can't combine them like the weapons to make something better. But I think for how they balanced it is actually pretty good, maybe even better than actually having weapons. So we're going to go ahead and go through a survivors mode in B rank and see how far we can get. So I want to thank everyone who's watched the videos so far. I've done 2 of Rogue Genesia thus far, and they've actually been pretty popular. Got a lot of requests and comments to do a few different types of builds. One asked to do some type of larger area. I think this one can build into that. We'll just have to see how it goes through. So if you have any requests or want to see something specific, let me know. I'll try to do my best. I really want to try to get to the A rank, so I'm going to focus on the challenges while I work on some other videos on the side as well. So let's get started. Now I get to start with these summoning eyes, which are like these Cyclops bats. That's what I chose as my initial talent. Suspicious looking eye to be exact. So yeah, we'll go ahead and see how this goes. Roll right into it. Let's get the move speed up early. Base crit damage. Yeah, I don't think we have to worry about dashes right now, so we can kind of go a little bit everywhere right now. We're definitely going to take that. We are super weak. I'm going to get the XP gain early on. Base pickup distance, we definitely want to grab. Yes. And base power. Suspicious looking eye. We're getting some heavy XP. I mean, we just got the XP buff from that one card. I mean, I do want to keep getting my speed up, so I think speed is really important in this one. Ooh, this is new. Pharaoh Mask. Summon a powerful mummy to fight for you. Okay, I've never gotten this one before. And to get a heroic this early, we'll take it. Oh, there. Okay, I remember the mummy. Cool, cool. This is good music, too, for this. This is a new level in B rank. So this is when you get to the next area to fight the next boss. Damage mitigation. I mean, we could, but I feel like right now we're actually pretty well off. So I'd like to try to get projectile duration multiplier up too, because the summoners do have projectile, especially the one that I currently have. Let's get the XP gain to 3 so we can get that maxed out early on. Ooh, Bloodthirst. On kill, increase your power multiplier by 1.50% for 2 seconds. That's really good. Because we were killing pretty decently. I'm actually going to go for Bloodthirst. Skip that upgrade for the eye. Upon picking up soul gems, increase your XP gain by half percentile for 10 seconds, capped at 52.5. Why wouldn't we get this now, right? And our area is pretty good right now. Gonna make it a little bit larger, which even better. Looks like we've made it to where our area reaches where our eye hits. Talent charge rate multiplier, we definitely want to get that. So every time we're killing an enemy, we're essentially picking up some type of XP or gem, so that's nice. Yeah, it's always nice to have a big area like this, especially when it gets very chaotic. Power multiplier, do we want to focus on the power multiplier or just keep going the base? I think the base crit has a larger percentile growth, so we'll focus on that for now, and then we'll see how it goes. Power multiplier, gotta go for that one. Projectile speed, yes. Move speed, we're almost there. Okay, this one, do we want to do the charge or the eye? I think we'll start getting the eye up a little bit. The charge is good. The charge meter is what you see there on the bottom left. So essentially is what is allowing our talents, which in this case are summoners, to spawn and grow. Slow down enemies on hit. Yeah, we'll do that one because we're not doing dashing right now. I don't know how much dashing we're going to do on this build. This could potentially be a anchor build, but we'll see. Sometimes the anchor builds don't really work all that well. Every 10 seconds you create a surface, get rooted. I mean, that's not bad. We can also get that one defense that grows off of our moon-based soul card, so that could be good. But yeah, sometimes the anchor is really good, and sometimes it's just okay, mainly due to the fact that if you don't have a big enough base area and you're not picking up the XP, you're missing out a lot. And if you have a huge number of projectiles, you're missing out on the XP that's just sitting out in the field. Unless you have something like the item that allows you to grab everything once the level is done. In this case, it's Survivor, so it doesn't really matter all that much because the level doesn't end until you die. It's essentially endless from what I've seen so far. Well, we are moving a lot, so let's get that going. Yeah, we're gonna go keep the piercing. I mean, we haven't seen our health move at all. It doesn't seem like we're getting touched. Ooh, I've never seen this one. Blacksmith Insight. Defense, piercing multiplier, damage mitigation. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've never seen that one, so that's a new one. Let's get our eye going. Oh, nice. Heal 15 per... Oh, increase the choice count. Always go for this. More choices is always better, let alone the fact that you could always have that percentage to get a higher rank soul card within that fourth pick. So, versus doing a reroll. We obviously want to also try to go for rerolls because sometimes you're not going to get what you want, but we're going to go for Castle. Just gonna have to feel out your builds as you go through. But again, that's the basis of these styles of games. Try to get Eye maxed out, and then maybe we could focus on another another summoner. Maybe Pharaoh, if we can get some more Pharaoh upgrades. If not, Project Multiplier. We can get a new one. There are quite a lot of summoners from what I've seen so far, and that's a new one, so I'm not really sure how much there are in total. Let alone that I think there are some in the Ascended. If not, there are some crucial Ascended cards. Upon killing an elite, increase your XP gain by 10% for 25 seconds. Wow, that sounds really good. We're going to take that one. We've only seen a few elites, but I mean, yeah. Now the enemies are picking up here. Upon taking damage, increase your health regen. Yeah, we can do that because we're starting to see ourselves get hit. Mainly from the projectiles, it looks like. So that's something to keep an eye on. Ooh, here we go. Wind's Feather. Summons quick-moving vultures that push enemies away. That's something we definitely want right now, because we don't want anybody to be coming close to our summoner. But we've got to find something to lower the projectiles. I mean, we did get that soul card earlier that have the projectiles that come towards us, but I think we're going to have to start possibly getting some defense stuff going. Mainly due to the fact that, yeah, let's pick up Spike Shield. We're actually starting to see our health lower a bit here. Until we can get some, like, crucial, like, life leech or health regen, I think we'll probably start focusing a little bit more on defense here. Speaking of which... let's get the Energizer. Base pickup distance. I mean, we could always go for that too. Base critical damage. This one's a pretty huge one for us. Just because of how many summons we have and how often they attack. Even at a lower percentage rate for crit chance, it's still pretty good. Okay, the enemies are starting to slow down a little bit here. So we may start venturing over to the next area. Yeah, let's get Impenetrable. Oh, we got a lot of choices now. Just because we started drifting and started focusing a little bit more on defense, but... I mean, if we're starting to get hit now, it's only going to get crazier, especially when the boss fight. The boss fights in these can be so insane and happen so fast that if at a blink of an eye, you could be at 1 health. So you may do really well against the mobs, but the bosses hit like trucks. So yeah, let's keep up with the blacksmith there. Okay. Oh, 2 choices for summons. Summon a horde of small goblins in front of you, moving forward until their death. Okay. Summon a kobold that will burn any enemies hit by them. Well... defense, piercing, lifetime. I mean, it does seem like the light crystal is better. So these golems are a little better. And they will protect me, so we'll go with those. Let's see. At least in the direction I'm pushing for. Yeah, let's get that base power and defense. I know I'm missing out on some good rare opportunities, but again, I want to make sure that I'm taking care of my defense while I'm seeing it go. Now, if I start seeing it slow down a little bit, then I'll probably start focusing a little more heavily. Of course, unless there's like a really good rare card to pick up, you know. This one's almost. Let's try to get this one up, and then we can start focusing on something else. Yeah, see, these are them. So they just keep going in a straight line. So that's nice. They may even take out some enemies before anything even happens. Okay. Well, we took care of that foe without any issues. 40 damage, minus 10 range. Defense, piercing, multiplier. I mean, we can get concentration. That's fine. And we can get the last bloodthirst, which is good. It's really good for us. Let's finish off the spiked shield. Well, there's a lot of minions here, so should get some good XP in this area. Alright, we got the suspicious looking eye all the way up to 7. That's nice. Go back down here a little bit to finish off these that are chasing us. Ooh, troll blood is always good. Plus 100% health regen multiplier. Health regen can exceed up to 200% of your max health. Nice. Let's do damage mitigation. Let's do area size. So much. Now it's like, which way do I go? I'm just seeing all of the gems and all the creatures, so I know I'm going backwards now, but gotta go to where the XP is following. That's the only way we're gonna get by this. Yeah, more damage mitigation. Ooh, here we go. Heroic soul cards are 200% more likely to appear. Tainted soul cards are 99.9% less likely to appear. I think I'm going to go with Gilgamesh's crown. I'd like to see more heroics. No, that doesn't... Oh, we were just talking about this. I think we may try that and see how it goes. I mean, there are a lot of enemies here, so we might just sit here and see what happens. Keep an eye on our health. I mean, yeah, saw that elite get taken out pretty quickly. So it's not too bad so far. Oh, nice. We got kill 10,000 skeletons with the summoners, I think. See, this is what I was mentioning earlier, that now this is how it could be cool. Obviously, we're in the earlier stages, but we're essentially one-shotting any elites that get close by. We are doing essentially an AFK build, but all of the gems are sitting right outside of our area circle. Now, it could get crazy enough to where that won't be an issue, and they'll be so close into the circle that we'll start gathering them. And obviously, you can increase your area pickup base, but the good thing here that we can see is that we have 2 magnets, so we know that we're at least going to get something out of this. But in its current stage at almost 10 minutes, we're able just to sit with our anchor heroic and do that. So I'm going to go ahead and pop and get this magnet here. Oh, these are all good options. When you kill an enemy, there's a 25% chance an icicle will spawn and target the nearest enemy. And the damage equal to the last damage the enemy received. I mean, that's pretty good. Oh, okay. Max talent charge multiplier. We want to get this up as well as much as possible. We can finish off the blacksmith's insight. Let's get Clover. Ooh, absolute focus. Now we lose a 65% of our crit chance, but we gain if we hit in that 35%. I think that's actually good in the summoner, because I mentioned before, we have more chances than the average build for a crit chance, just because how much our summoners are hitting and how many we have of them. So we'll go for that. Immovable object, we can go for that one on 2. And we know we got another magnet here, so let's see. Let's see if we sit here how well this one will go. And we got that one, and we could just pick up with another magnet really quickly. And we should be facing the first boss here soon. I'm pretty sure it's at the 10-minute mark, which is the goblin. And we've almost doubled our health with the troll blood in the regen capacity, so that's the orange bar that you're currently seeing going over the regular green. Yep, here he is. Okay, so we definitely have to move. We can't sit, unfortunately, but we'll grab the magnet while we have it. Let's do the damage mitigation. And upon taking damage, increase your base defense. We'll go with area size. So now we just gotta try to get without getting hit by the lasers, because they will do a good amount of damage to us. See that? We actually hit that pretty well. I'm actually impressed. There we go. We killed him so fast. I think I was more nervous than I needed to be, but you know. Let's see. This is a really fun build. I think if you enjoy summoners like I do, I mean, you'll love this. But just to try something different than the other avatars that they have available, this one's really cool too. All right, so we defeated a gray foe. Now we have a really hard choice, but at the same time, I think it's very easy. Normally, I would go with Holy Cross, because why wouldn't you want to get 25% buffs on 4 items? But having the carved dice, always having one free reroll every turn or every time you do the card is great. The ranked dice is good also, but I've learned that I haven't really used the ranked dice as much as carved dice. So we're going to go with that, because it's a full reroll, and currently we have 4 cards instead of the average 3. So with that being said, we have a really good chance of getting stuff that we actually want. And right now it's so early on too that we're still getting a lot of base stuff at the moment. Once it starts getting really crazy, I'm sure that's when we're going to start seeing like the ladder epics, the heroics, and then of course the ascended, which hopefully we get some new or crazy ascended cards. We'll do the area size. Project speed multiplier. We got some birds chasing us back here. I got a lot of enemies actually over here. We'll keep moving this way. Energy conversion when your remaining dash charge is low. We haven't done anything in dash charge, but we're definitely going to do this just because of the max talent charge multiplier. So we'll pick that one up. Reach at least 20 corruption. Ooh. Reach at least 50 corruption. Yay. Reach at least 15% defense shredding. Wow, we got a lot. We got a lot of stuff here. Reach at least 35% defense shredding. Nice. Okay, we got quite a bit there. Speaking of defense, Fortress is one of my favorite heroic cards. It's a good overall card for defense, so I'm glad we see that one. Yeah, we can raise our base defense and get some attack speed here. Now, the thing is, with going that route too, I think I did this with my other build as well. It gives us an option, right? Because this one says when you are moving. Now, we chose the heroic with the anchor for a movable object, and obviously that gives us 200% power when we're just sitting still. So this gives us the option of when we move, we get a bonus, and then when we sit, we get a different bonus. So it's kind of nice to have a little bit of both. I'm going to max out this one. Acid coating, base power, base defense. I've never seen this one. Let's try that one. We're not seeing as many enemies. We need to find a good area. I guess let's keep going forward. Trying to get all the XP possible that I'm seeing. Oh, nice. We got a magnet there. Yeah, let's keep going with this acid coating. Double XP gain. Wow, that's huge. We just need a lot of enemies to start coming our way. Yeah, we can go with the base crit. I've got a ton of rerolls in my pocket, but I don't see a need to reroll this early on. Max health, max gen, piercing. Wow, these are all good. But I'm going to keep going with the acid coating. I think once we start getting to the late stages, we'll definitely need to reroll. Reduces champion and boss health. I mean, why wouldn't we? Acid coating there. Yeah, because in the later stages of the game, you start realizing there's not enough soul cards of what you actually want. So even with re-rolling, you have to start making some sacrifices. So it's actually nice to have a plethora of options this early on. Let's get our chance up because we know that lowered a lot with that one heroic that we picked up. Yeah, let's get our vultures up a little bit. Oh, it's so nice to move this fast. I wish we could move this fast all the time. I mean, we could if we picked up more movement speed, but I've been kind of neglecting that since early on the beginning. We'll definitely see if we can get it up, because movement speed is crucial, especially in the late. Increase the damage of all your summons by 5%. Yes. Yes, thank you. Summons will be happy to learn that they are stronger by 5%. Every 10, so every 8 seconds you create a surface. I mean, we're going with Vine, we might as well. And Vine's not bad with our anchor, but I also think it's near us, so if there's like any type of enemies that get through and get close to us, it would be more beneficial in that area. Well, either we are killing all the minions very quickly, or we are just not seeing too many right now. Let's go with Steel Skin to get that completed at the 2 mark. Candle, base purification. Let me catch up to see what that is again. Negative effects of corruption reduced by 10%. Well, we definitely need that because we have a heavy corruption. No! Oh, wait, I did pick that up. This is just the next one? Or what did I do by accident? I thought I just did a keyword. I don't even know what I just did. Uh-oh. Let's re-roll for free, because I have no idea what I just did. What is our... stats. Here we go. Projectile, utility, talent. Our corruption is at 50. Our purification is at 1.29. So maybe we picked it up? I can't tell. I'm not sure what I did there. It looked like it went away, almost like if I banished it, but it didn't say anything in regards to banishment, so I'm not sure. Guess we'll find out in the later stages, but our corruption is pretty high right now. But we're handling it well, so I'm not overall scared at the moment. I guess I'm just more worried that we're not seeing a huge amount of enemies come at us, so... There we go, that's a little better. Might just end up just doing the anchor sit just to kind of get a little bit more, but we'll get into a larger area to try that. Get Icicle to its final stage. Movement speed, perfect. Oh, we wanted Holy Card, so we'll probably get this. Each Soul Card increases your damage by 1%. Ooh, that's pretty good too. Oh my gosh, Glass Sword doubles your damage, minus 60% max health. Oh, God. Oh my gosh. I have so much greed. I want to do the Glass Sword. But our damage is so good, so I think... I mean, so we could raise our damage by 45% currently, but we know we're going to constantly get Soul Cards, so it's going to only increase. So what's more important? The move speed, max health, pickup, and power, or the damage? I'm going to say the Holy Cross, and we'll look out for collection. And then if we're super desperate, then we'll go for Glass. I feel like if I go for Glass now and if I get one-shotted by something, I'll regret it. Oh, we are just flying by now. Ooh, okay, here we go. Each banished card, soul card, increases your base power. We haven't banished anything yet. We'll go with Volt Strike Gauntlet. When you dash, you gain a Volt Charge buff for 10 seconds. Having the Volt Charge buff increases your damage by 15% upon accumulating 5 Volt Charges. They get consumed, and you gain the Volt Strike buff. That increases your attack speed, damage, and crit chance for 15 seconds. You cannot gain Volt Charges while Volt Strike is active, and you get +1. I mean, that's pretty good. That's beneficial overall. We're not doing dashes right now, but I'm going to presume we will soon. Let's raise our base power, I think, on this. And we're 5 minutes away from the next. Oh, yes, Blood Spirit. I love this heroic card. Damaging enemies with the weapon slowly heals you by 1% of your max health. Yes. Oh, here we go. We got Pharaoh Mask now. Whoa, look at the damage increase. Whoa. That's huge. Let's get the base crit to 5 here. So we get that one maxed out. Oh, we got a treasure chest up here, which is nice. Void Statue. Picking a food now also attracts all soul gems. Hermes Hood. Move speed also increases your attack speed. And there's the Glass Sword again. That Glass Sword is calling my name. Oh my goodness. I know, I feel confident where I am right now, but I know as a whole, it would be better to hold off on Glass Sword. Especially since we even haven't faced the second boss yet. All right, we're starting to see a lot more enemies, so I think I'm going to try to anchor here and see what happens. As I say that, almost no enemies start to come, but they'll show up. They'll show up. I think this would be a good time, too, as I take my coffee break. This is another good reason to have this type of build. You can have your nice coffee breaks while still playing your favorite games. Oh, yeah, that's good. Remember to stay hydrated. I hope everyone enjoys their favorite hot or cold beverage. Yeah, we're definitely getting some gems now. It's just there's not as much enemies coming at us as there was earlier. So, I mean, they're starting to formulate now, but hopefully we'll see a magnet here soon because it'll be a lot easier for our pickup. If not, then You know, we'll just go in a huge circle and start gathering. I mean, our area is pretty large, as you can see. And we are starting to get some come towards us as the enemies get within our circle, so... We got about 2.5 minutes until the next boss, which is going to be that sandworm. Sandworm can be annoying, but based on how well we did against the Goblin Shaman, I think we're going to do just as well. I think we need to make sure that we're not in a closed area like this, though. I think we need to make sure we're in a open area. So we'll give it another minute, maybe, if that, and we'll pick up all of our soul gems, maybe get some upgrades, some new soul cards, and then we'll see if we can find an open area to fight the boss in. The main reason why I want to have a big open area is because part of that boss's stages is you have to defeat its minions. Ooh, Cold Touch is very good. Very good. Every enemy that touches you will have their move speed reduced. I like that one. Oh, we got a magnet. Nice. Let's get acid coating the 5. Let's just grab what we can in this circle. Oh, another magnet. Nice. And let's see if we can find an open area. But yeah, it summons its minions, and you have to defeat a certain amount in order to be able to do damage to it once again. And in small areas like this, it could be overwhelming. So I want to try to see if I can get to a bigger space. I mean, Brawl is usually a good one. I'm not doing dashes right now, so I'd rather finish out efficiency. That's another thing too. There may be items that you know you would want, but if you're not currently using what you need in order to use the effect or make it beneficial, don't feel like you have to. Eventually, it will show up again later in the stages, and if it doesn't, then you just have to, you know, run your build around that. Now, it's good to be proactive in getting some of these, but then you also may miss out on something that would be beneficial to you now. So just keep that in mind. I mean, I'm no expert, but in these types of games, that's usually what you want to do, and you only learn it from trial and error, which is all I've done. I've played so many of these rounds already so far that a lot of stuff is kind of second nature, and a lot of stuff is like, that might be cool on this build. Oh, there's a lot of enemies now. I'm starting to get scared. And we haven't found an open area yet. We're getting a ton of XP, though. This is nice. And we're picking up everything in our path, which is great. I could just walk in a straight line. I don't have to worry about zigzagging or anything. Ooh, banishes and removes most soul cards that increase your XP gain and then increase it by 300%. That's huge. That's a great ascended card. Oh, we could get dried mushroom, which summons explosive mushrooms. Oh, we are going to fight this in a very tight area. All right, well, we'll see how this goes. Only 35 million health. Skip a boss phase by doing enough damage. Oh, okay. Well, we definitely did enough damage, I guess, in one shot. This is what I was talking about, though. See this area and then its little lava acid pits that it's got going on here? Oh, my goodness. Well, we one-shotted that boss, so this build is pretty insane right now. We could get the XP gain multiplier to gain even more because, I mean, you don't need gold in this. It's Survivor. I think I want to go for old coin. Well, I'm pleasantly surprised. We did a ton of damage. So that's awesome. And we spent a lot of time focusing on our health as well and our defense. So I think now we can probably start focusing a little more heavy on crits, maybe be a little bit more greedy. This one I'm going to re-roll. Ooh, here we go. Let's get Wind's Feather up. And let's get drop chance multiplier. Let's get Celerity up. Yeah, our attack speed. Wind's Feather. Let's get Fortress to 3. Yeah, that XP gain was kind of crazy, huh? We're getting tons of XP now. Let's see. I'm just curious to see how many minions are following us. Lose 25% of your health, and the lost health is converted to final power at 55.1% ratio. Actual change. I lose 97.7 max health, but I gain final power 53. Okay, this is going to be, at this part, at 40 minutes in, this is going to be the deciding factor. I'm going for it. This is going to be the deciding factor if I curse the build or not. Oh, goodness. Yeah, there's not too many enemies coming at us. Let's finish off Fortress. That'll be nice. Upon breaking a crate, increases your area size by 10%. Yeah, why not? Going blood transmutation all the way. I mean, might as well. We've already committed to it. Let's get all the way. There we go. All the way. Now, if we get one-shotted, we know what happened. I think Blood Spirit is good here. I'd like to get the Sharp Edge, even though it's normal, just to start building off that, but the Blood Spirit is really good. It's actually one of my favorite heroics, so... The health regen or leech is so good in games like this, especially with this avatar, the summoner, because your summons count for attacks and hits and so forth. So you are gaining that leech with them attacking. So as you can see, we have a plethora of them, and they're attacking quite often, which is nice. Light Crystal... Projectile duration. Yeah, let's get the duration up a little bit. Weapon Aura. Modify the equipped weapon stats. 150 damage, 50% defense shredding, 100% defense piercing, plus 15 projectile piercing, and minus 3 projectile count. Upon killing a monster, increase... Oh my god, the soul capacity is good too. I've never seen the weapon aura. Let's try it. 50 XP gain multiplier? Yeah, let's do that. Void Spirit's always good. Get some XP gain multiplier. Antique... Oh, this is the one I was talking about before. Antique Moon. Increases your defense multiplier by 2% for each level of sword cards with a moon tag. So currently 28 levels. So that's why it was good to get some of the moon earlier. Because I've seen that card so often. I had a feeling that I would get it. So it was kind of being a little proactive on that front. Divine Smite is really cool. Let's take that. Okay, this build is turning out really good. I think I'm going to go with soul capacity just so I can increase the max talent multiplier. That'll be nice. Get that up a little bit. And now we're going back to like all the bases. I actually think I'm going to pick the move speed because I do want to move a little faster as this is getting quite out of hand. Let's get the soul capacity even higher. I mean, 13k damage for Light Crystal. I don't think I could pass up the damage. We could do base crit chance. Remember at the beginning we did lose base crit chance with that one heroic. Revolution. Upon killing an elite, heal 12%. Yep, we'll go with that one. We are seeing a bit more elites, even though we are destroying them quite rapidly. I mean, we could pick up Rune of Heaviness. But I kind of want to keep going defense. We don't have too many mods, but that's okay. Now we're getting good choices again. Let's go with Antique Moon. Even more movement speed. Yeah, let's get Light Crystal up. The only bad thing about Light Crystal is when we're in these corridors, since it just moves in a straight line like that, if it hits the border like you just saw over there in the corner, they just stick. Now, obviously, we'll probably still see some here as they go on, because they do go until they die, but yeah. We're not seeing too many open spaces, though. Like, when you go to, like, the grass kind of area, the field. We're getting a lot of these movement speed ones. Let's keep it up with the defense. Plus, it combines with our other heroic, because it is a moon card. Defense multiplier and mitigation, nice. We may anchor here in a minute. Double XP gain, oh my goodness. Attack speed and power multiplier, and this is a 30 for a normal. So we'll have a lot to gain off of that one, which would be nice. Double experience, we need some enemies here. We can get Wind's Feather to 7, which would be nice. Let's see. We're gonna anchor and see. We're gonna see how this build does sitting now. Get Antique Moon up. Dried Mushroom. Whoa, that was nice. We got a magnet there. Heavy, let's see. We lose projectile speed by 15% and movement speed. And those are the things that we were trying to build upon. So I think we're going to skip heavy. We could banish it just to get our banish up by some. But we'll wait. If we start seeing more of it, then we'll do a banish. Let's do Impenetrable. I think we'll finish off. Well, we still got one more in Revolution, but we're getting close. I know this is probably sitting and just gaining XP is not the most exciting gameplay, but it just also shows the different styles that you can do as far as builds and how you could play this game as well. Plus, it's always nice to have an option where you can sit, let everything do it for you, and take a sip of your coffee. If anything else. Spectral Dagger. Upon overkilling an enemy, summon a Spectral Dagger that chases surrounding enemies. 50% of the killed enemy's max health? That sounds cool. I wonder if we'll be able to even see it, though. I mean, essentially, we did that to the boss, because it did say that we did get an achievement for doing more damage, and we did so much damage that it skipped a phase, which was crazy. I've never seen that before. I want to max my summoners at this point, so we'll go for the Light Crystal. Oh, the big boys are coming now. All right, this will be a true testament here. Yeah, we got to get Dried Mushroom up. Actually, I'm going to choose Revolution just because we're seeing those big guys now. They do a lot of hefty damage. And then later on, we start seeing the lava mobs, and those are when we start learning how good our build really is. When we start seeing those mobs, Let's get our capacity up going. We got a chest over here. We should get a special item from this one. Oh, we did want to do the soul card, the collection book, but Wind's Ring. Taking damage increases your move speed. Well, we haven't really taken too much damage. But by 50% and a 12-second cooldown is good, because that could get us out of a bind. I think I'm going to be a little proactive on this, because our damage is still pretty good. I'm going to go for that. Oh, there we go. So I did get hit. So it must have been a projectile. And that's good. So I'm glad I picked that one up, because we're already seeing immediate effect from it. Let's do the Blood Spirit, see if we can max that out. Portal Shard. Projectiles loop back to the other side of the screen. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. We finally got an open area. Let's see. Ooh, what's this? I'll heal your max health. Yeah, I mean, we're one-shotting these elites and these champions, so... The build is doing really well so far. It started off good, too. We had a lot of choices. And we actually had a lot of different paths that we could have chosen to go. We went a little heavy at the beginning, and then we slowed down and we went a little bit more defensive and health regen, and it paid off because we did so well against the first boss that now we're just flying. I'm gonna get full out Divine Smite to finish that. We have a magnet here on the side, so we'll just let the summoners do our work here for a second. We got just a little over 4 minutes. Okay, here's the heavy, so we're going to use our first banish. Banish that one. And let's see. I'm going to do a reroll. And let's get the projectile duration up to its max here for range. But yeah, I'm happy with this build so far. We can go Fire Spirit. 33.3% chance to ignite enemies on hit and deals 30% of your damage every second for 3 seconds. It's nice. And I think that can correlate with something as far as the synergy cards. I can't remember which one, but I'm pretty sure the Fire Spirit does go with one of them. We'll see as we get to the later stages. We still got a ways to go. We got 2 magnets too. Let's get the recursion going. Oh, we ended up picking up a magnet there on our own. Somebody must have dropped one within the circle because we picked up everything that was in range. Another one. Iron Will is good. We'll go with that. I would love to see some more Ascended cards as we are hitting these later stages. Yeah, my health regen bar, too, is still pretty good. We're at, like, 75%, so total we're at 175% of our health out of 200%. Kind of nuts. The third boss is the Necromancer, which can be scary, but knock on wood, I am feeling very confident after the last couple of bosses. Increase your final power by 50% of your missing health. I mean, this could be good for late game. That could be good for late game. When we're getting absolutely destroyed and we can't see anything going on. Oh, my frames are going way down there on that area. Holy. I'm pretty sure you could see it on screen now. It's going down quite a bit. It's getting kind of heavy now. Now it's getting a little scary. All right, let's see. They're coming at us crazy. Let's see how well our build does here. As all these enemies are flying at us now. Let's get that. Yeah, I want to get this one maxed. So we don't have to worry about that one. Now, let's see. That was interesting. So doing our anchor style, there's a lot that are caught over here. Doesn't look like we were taking that much damage. So I'm going to move around a bit and kind of see where we are with this. Looks like we're doing about the same now. That's interesting. Let's get a move. We've got... Ooh, it could be a bad move. Let's see. We'll sit here for a second. Gather as much as we can in this area, and then we'll go back down. Because I don't want to face the Necromancer in this small area. Oh my god, look at all... Oh my gosh. Oh, the FPS. Oh, it's dying. Oh, we got the move speed, though. Look at all of the minions. Holy cow. All right. Spend the last minute out here. Oh, my gosh. There's so many minions. Look at all the projectiles flying everywhere. Oh my goodness, what is happening? Yeah, the projectiles is what's doing the most damage to me right now. I gotta figure out how to mitigate that. Holy. I guess this is B rank survival. Yeah, look, if I stand still, yeah, we can't do a standstill. With all those projectiles coming at us like that. All right, here we go. This is ooh, he is right next to a magnet box though. We'll see how well this goes. 1 billion health, yay! But it's a piece of cake for our build. We just can't get hit by. Oh my gosh, we just can't get hit by him. Okay, I think we can kill him in one shot after this. Oh my gosh, we gotta be careful here. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Where'd he go? Oh my goodness. There he is. Oh, whew. Okay, that was looking a little dicey, just because I didn't know where he ended up going. Shields you from all harm. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with Sage's Leaf. I mean, I could re-roll. Shields you from all harm for 4 seconds after taking damage. I mean, that could be good, for obvious reasons. Let's re-roll. Increase your max. No. Oh, we essentially got the same thing. Yeah, we'll go with Sage's Leaf then. I mean, it was a free reroll. Why not? Okay, I am getting a little worried because the projectiles are destroying us, and we're not leeching enough to gain the health that we once had back. So I'm not sure how to go about now. I mean, obviously, we could still build more damage so we can try to kill them a lot faster before they even do anything. But as of right now, it does look like we can't do the anchor build anymore. If there are projectile-based mobs coming at us, because as you saw, sitting still was not a good option. It was depleting our health so fast, so quickly. And these are the scary mobs. The lava-based mobs are pretty scary. At least our FPS has gone way back up. Damage mitigation and defense multiplier. I'm not seeing too many projectiles though, so we could find an area where we could do an anchor so we could boost our attack and maybe get our health regen back up a little bit. We are starting to slowly creep it back up as you're seeing the orange bar get higher. Yeah, we could try it out. Just need to find a good area. Well, that move speed is definitely going to help us. Boiling blood. Yeah, let's do that. I think one of the good things about this type of mode, and this is going to sound so hilarious, but they go on for so long, or they can. Obviously, something could go, horribly wrong and it'd be over. But because they could be so elongated that, Pyromaniac. Upon killing an enemy with fire, heal 4% of your max health. That's a good one. That's going to help us out a lot. I feel very confident with that by our side. But like I was saying is, we've already been an hour into this. In-game, it's showing it's 32 minutes, but obviously, we pause while we do soul cards and whatnot and try to figure out, some of our equipment and items and so forth, stats. But this is something you could just have on in the background, like you're at work. Or even while you sleep. I won't take offense. And it's just something is just going to go on for a long time, and it just runs in the background, and it's just something, I don't know. It's just something where you're like, hey, that's in the background. I know it's going to last for a while. I just need something to buy time, because I know I'm like that. When I'm either at work or I have something that I know is going to take up a lot of time, I usually won't watch long videos, and I enjoy those. A lot of individuals don't post long videos anymore. They try to do the few quick minutes. But it's really nice. It's really nice to see that. And it's going to take up your time, and, it's just something in the background to have. Let's see. Tainted and normal rarity soul cards are less likely to appear. Now, this could be good and bad. It could be good because then we can see some new soul cards or we can see some better ones than we're currently seeing. However, we could come to a point where we're going to get some of those cards that are so bad that we're going to see them so frequently that we're going to constantly re-roll, and we're just going to have to pick something because we're going to run out. This one is really good. Taking damage increases your power multiplier. So I think for now, or resurrects you back to full health and kills all enemies. I don't think you never not take that. I was so fixated on the first two. I just saw that third one and I'm like, oh, well, there you go. We're going to get a lot of good XP from this one. Yeah, we're health genning slowly. But the pyro is definitely helping us out, though. Be nice if we can get some type of magnet to grab all this after the fact, but we'll just do a quick circle if we need to. We're still, a little over 7 minutes, 6 minutes to the next boss. And that one's going to be the Lava Titan. And that one was the first video I actually did with a pathway. It was a lot simpler than I thought the boss fight was going to be. I was very intimidated when it first happens. You'll see the animation when we get there. I was super intimidated, but once you get the hang of it, it's actually not that bad. I actually think it's a lot easier than the Necromancer, to be honest. We haven't seen Spectral Dagger. Honestly, don't know if we've seen the animation that chases surrounding enemies. I mean, everything is happening so fast. Oh, actually, I think I do see it a little bit. I think it's a little blue light that's going by super quickly. I don't know. I mean, that could be the electrical charges on something else, but no, it looks like it's a different animation. Because the other ones are like more of a white electrical. The other one is like a blue. So I think that might be it. Okay, we could... actually, I want to finish off Pyromaniac. Because I do want to make sure my health is being taken care of. Because I know after the Lava Titan, things are going to get really crazy as far as the mobs. Okay, things slowed down, so let's go ahead and grab recursion. Go in a big old circle here. We'll grab up this rune. Yeah, we still have a few of the base stuff that we can get as well. We still have a lot of options. We'll grab Boiling Blood. We'll finish off recursion, and we'll finish off Boiling Blood. Nice. All right, Dried Mushroom is being neglected, so we'll give them a little love. We'll finish off Void Spirit. And I think we'll start moving, because it looks like we're picking up quite a bit of XP now. Mainly from these big bosses. The champions. Yeah, we actually may stay in this area because we're doing pretty well. Okay, let's do a reroll on this one. Ooh, Living Thorn. Summons living cacti that ejects thorns when getting hit. Dried Mushroom, sorry, you're going to have to be neglected once more because we want another summon. I mean... let's finish off the energy conversion. Yeah, but these elites and champions coming in are now really getting our multiplier up, which is nice. We're getting levels really quickly now. Dried mushroom. Yeah, especially the big ones. Power, projectile, and knockback. All right. All right, you know when the frames go down, something's about to go down as well. Living Thord. Ooh, penetration. Ooh, do we really lose, though, that damage output? Base defense piercing? Yeah, we're going to go penetration. I think that's actually pretty good with how many mobs we're facing right now. Let's get Dried Mushroom up to max, though, so that way we don't have to worry about that summon anymore. So I think we still have Living Thorn. I don't know if we got Pharaoh all the way up. Did we get Pharaoh all the way up? Yeah, we did. So everyone is up except for Living Thorn. Okay. Wow, I feel like Pharaoh was like a one-time thing, and then we saw a few, but I didn't realize we got Pharaoh up all the way. It just happened so fast, I presume. Yeah, let's focus on our summon. I mean, maybe we'll get another new summon. Maybe something ascended, which would be cool. Okay, yeah, let's go with the cloak. Taking damage increases your power multiplier. We'll take that one. Especially since we're 3 minutes away from the boss, and we know the mobs after that are going to be a little stronger. That'll be nice to grab. Let's get the penetration to max. Yeah, this little grass area has actually been pretty good to us. It's allowing us to grab a bunch of... Look at all these. Oh my gosh. Grab a bunch of XP in a small area, which makes it really nice. Makes it very easy. Living Thorn to 4. Yeah, this mob set definitely has more coming at you than the previous ones, which is good because obviously it allows us to get more XP. I just hope that we don't run into an issue in regards to dashes, because I will say that is the one thing I've been neglecting, and I'm usually pretty good about picking those up because I knowingly know it is crucial to have dashes when it gets to the later stages. Due to how quickly everything happens. Volcanic Fury is good. Upon killing a monster, there's a 20% chance to create an eruption of magma. And we're killing a lot of enemies at once, so it is actually a pretty high percentile, even though it's 20%. We're one away from maximizing Living Thorn. Yeah, hopefully we see some more Ascended. We've only gotten 1 or 2, I think, so far. I'll have to check my soul cards again. Okay, here we go. So now all of our summons currently that we own are all maxed out. So that's good. Oh, here come the dragons. Dragons equal range, which so far has not been our best friend. Let's re-roll here. Ooh, we got a few good choices, actually. All these are good. Let's do the crit chance, since we've already got that one rolling. See if we can get that up. We still have Clover to do as well. Base crit chance, drop chance. Okay, let's do that one so we can get the drop chance. Maybe that'll help our luck as well with getting something better. Okay, I don't like any of these. Yeah, size up is good. Yeah, luckily the dragons, though, I haven't seen them shoot any projectiles, so I'm assuming we're killing them so fast. I'm pretty sure the dragons do projectiles. Get the damage piercing up. Okay, here we go. Yeah, see this part? Oh my gosh. First time doing this, I was terrified. Just because we have such a small platform. But we're going to be okay. Once you get the pattern going, and we are obviously doing tons of damage, you're okay. My tip on this, take it lightly. Oh my gosh, we just destroyed him. Where'd he go? This happened in my last time too. But well, what I was going to get at is my tip, because the hands do a lot of damage. Just don't watch the hands, watch the shadows. There's small shadows that you can see slight on the ground, and that will help you like avoid and whatnot. But I mean, they already left, so I think I'm gonna do the Hiku Pearl. So it does increase the monster amount, but it does reduce their health, and I like that because we've been needing more monsters so we can get more XP. So wow. I don't know where to go from here. I mean, we know this one's going to be a little crazy. We can kind of see... I'm going to let the mobs come to us and see where we stack up against them. I mean, we're gaining some XP here. They're slowly coming at us. These are obviously the first mobs of this set. And this boss is scary. Mainly due to the fact that when I first faced this boss, when I did B rank in the regular mode, it was very hard for me to pinpoint the boss. It moves so fast. They move so fast that I didn't know where I was going. And I was so focused on everything that was happening on the screen, which obviously is a lot, that I'm honestly not even sure how I killed them. But granted, the boss fights have been going really, really smoothly so far. So I'm really hoping that that also correlates to this fight. Gigantification. Projectiles damage scales with the projectile size. Increase damage by 0.50% for each 1% increase of projectile size. Whoa. That sounds cool. Alright, we're gonna start moving. We are taking care of these mobs, though, pretty quickly. Which is more than I can say that. I mean, I guess that's the difference, though, between going the regular roguelike route versus doing, like, the survival-esque style. You have a potential with the survival to have a crazier build, it seems like, right? Let's get Clover up. Damage multiplier and attack speed. I mean, at this point, it feels like we're doing a lot of good damage to everybody, so I don't see us having any issues with any mobs so far. I just want to see some new Ascended cards or maybe new summons or something. Let's get Clover all the way up. Yeah, I mean, even our health regen is almost maxed out, so... I mean, if somebody's hitting us, we're either negating it or we're healing so fast that we're not seeing it. Ooh, Thunder Spirit is a good one. Thunder Spirit is a good one. I like this one. Any card that allows damage to trickle to other enemies as you do damage is hugely beneficial. Just so you don't have to focus on one sole attack, right? You can let the attacks do your work for you. Practice. Yeah, we can do practice. That one's up to 30, so for a normal, that's pretty good. It gives us an option to do something. Thunder Spirit again. Yeah, we haven't seen any synergies. Ooh, the Glass Sword. Is this the time to take the Glass Sword? I mean, we could go Gilgamesh's Ring. We already have Gilgamesh's Crown. Tainted and normal rarity cards. Oh, but we still got a few that we can build off of. Oh, I'm going to ruin the build here. Oh my gosh. We're going Glass Sword now. 43 minutes in. We didn't even face the next boss yet. All right. Oh, an hour and 18 minutes in. This will now be the defining factor of that. Let's go Gigantification. Finish up Gigantification. I mean, we're bulldozing anything that touches us, but we haven't really seen any elites or champions. So I think that's going to be the deciding factor on if this was a... Oh, here come projectiles. Let's see. We're going to do a sit. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, you see? So we can't anchor anymore. Oh, my goodness. Oh. Our regen is good, though. Our regen is really good. Oh, my God. The projectiles. The projectiles are... they're scary. Okay. So we can't anchor anymore. So we have to be on the constant move. Anchor is bad. So that's out of... So we don't want to focus on anything that is a while we're sitting. Which I think that and the other one that we banished was the heavy. So I think we're fine now. Ooh, that was scary though. We almost... Oh my goodness. Yeah, that Glass Sword is... is the definition of risk reward. I mean, we're obviously doing a ton of damage. We were before, though, but we lost a lot of our health with that. So hopefully we can get up to the actual boss now. Now I'm worried. I was feeling good, and then, of course, Glass Sword happened. I went forward, and now we're obviously seeing a huge drop. And we haven't even seen any elites yet. Oh, here we go. Weapon aura? Yeah. Finally, another Ascended. It's not a new one, but at least we can build off of what we currently have, which would be great. All right, we're starting to see some elites. And we're doing really well against them. So there's something. It just seems like the projectiles are our issue. Maybe have to build up defense again. I mean, this will be the end of Impenetrable, so that'll be good. Size up, we'll get the last of that one. Yeah, I mean, we're doing well against the champions and elites, so it's really just the projectiles that are something we need to watch out for. Oh my gosh! I almost was one-shotted by that. Temporal lens, increase your time scale. Yeah, I guess we need to start doing that. Which that's when we can slow down time and everything, which, I mean, would obviously be beneficial if we're getting one tapped or close to one tapped like that. I just think we also need to keep moving. Suspended touch. When taking damage, the time scale of enemies damaging you is reduced by 90. 90 against bosses for 3 seconds. Increase player's time scale. Yeah, I think we're going to have to start working on that. This is what it is here. And obviously it uses our dashes, which I mentioned before we were very much neglecting. So that's something we're going to have to work on as we go through here. Yeah, we are getting sniped. Oh my goodness. So is it the... Oh my goodness. Is it the crystals? I think it's the crystals that are sniping us. Yeah, now I'm really wishing I focused a lot on the dashes, because kind of needing them. I'm gonna have to just start dashing every time I see a line come at my face. Yeah, let's get this one up. I think once we get these up, we can go ahead and start pushing on that. Removes the cooldown between dashes and adds 2 dashes. Of course, that's what we want for sure. We just got to start dashing a lot more. So we're probably going to walk a little bit, dash, walk a little bit, dash. We want to at least try to get to this boss. If our run ends on the boss, it ends on the boss. I mean, the run has to end eventually. You would hope. I mean... Unless you want to use this to get a really good night's sleep. All right, we got our... Oh my gosh, look at all the snipes. Oh no. Oh, that was too many. Oh, we didn't get to face the boss. Oh, but we got some rewards. So we got light armor. We got a shield. We got some gloves. Ooh, those are nice gloves. Got goblin alloy. Goblin can be found by recycling the F tier. Okay, we got the Worm Scale, which, you know, that's from that boss, and then the Golem, of course. Magnetic Essence from the C tier items. Wow. 489.23k. Nice. There you go. And now we can use that for our next runs in the soul shops. And more importantly, in our challenges, because we're going to need the challenges in order to hit A rank. That was just B rank, which is insane. But that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. I'm glad I got to show off a survivors mode, let alone show off the summoner, which is really fun. Probably my favorite avatar so far. But yeah, check the game out again. It's called Rogue Genesia. It's really fun. It's not too expensive. They are having the sale on currently, so you may still be able to get it a lot cheaper than it is. Highly recommend this game, especially if you like this style of game. And if you enjoyed the video, please give me a like. Send me a comment. Let me know what you thought of the build. What do you think of the summoner? And if you'd like to see this and more videos of not only this game, but of other games that I play and demos and stuff that I have upcoming, please subscribe. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, everyone, and enjoy the rest of your day.